I see another blue one popping up on the bottom screen now, but I really want to continue with the story and see where this is all going. So I guess I'll wait on that. What's this? This is the cave where we fought on here, yeah. Wherever that happens to go. Yeah, I guess the side quests usually don't take that long, so I guess I'll take it and see what happens. Let's see, it's back in Florum. I'm trying to think who we haven't fought yet. All of the ones, like the Vampire, the Spirit Master, the Arcanist and stuff, those, I'm assuming we're gonna be waiting until the end before we can see those jobs. There's the Performer, there is, we've done all the Venus Sisters, there's Kamer the Eighth, there's the Performer and Kamer the Eighth, those are the only ones I can think of. Alright.
Oh, exactly how long do you plan on following us?
Huh?
Considering how extravagant this city's architecture is, it actually provides quite clear lines of sight.
What are you...
Making it pretty hard to follow someone undetected.
Oh! Ow!
Pellar!
I have no idea what you mean. Do you need something, stranger?
Alright, so we're gonna be fighting somebody else for the Performer? Or is this like Praline's brother or something?
On our heels all around the city.
Following? Perish the thought. I've never seen you before in my life.
Still playing innocent, huh?
No. Forgive me. You are Idia Lee, yes?
Huh? Is this man an acquaintance of yours? No. At least I don't think so. I definitely remember someone this annoying.
Oh, I wouldn't expect you to remember me. This is our first meeting, after all. I am Arca Pellar, famed across the realm as Pellar the Third. Oh yeah.
Pellar? Whoa, as in the world-famous bard? Arca Pellar?
You know this Pellar person, you?
Arca Pellar.
He was an incredible musician who spent his whole life traveling the world, leaving pupils behind in every land to carry on his legacy. His life reads more like a legend than anything else. Why, they say he saved nations from fearsome fiends with only his music.
That's right! We even sailed around the world to track down his legendary conductor's baton.
Oh yeah, that did happen. Oh wait, there's also the Pirate Asterisk, that reminds me.
That takes me back.
Yes,
And the
that's
Spell
right.
Fencer.
Arca Pellar was my father, which makes me his grandson.
Yeah, that's how it usually works.
So what does the grandson of a world-famous bard want from me, of all people?
Not anything I'd like my fans to overhear. Young though I may be, I'm quite well known.
If you're trying to go undercover, you could start by talking like a normal... never mind. Just lead the way.
Do, re, mi, fa, follow me.
That's, an interesting character. If you'll excuse me for a minute, I actually need to go put on a sweater, because it's getting kind of cold in here. Alright, I wouldn't say it's getting cold now, actually. More like it's been cold and it's just started to annoy me. Anyway, so I have to go... Is this the, like, secret lair that What's-His-Face was using in the last game? That sounded like a trapdoor. Oh, alright. So is this, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to like the look of this.
Okay, it looks like we can talk in peace. But why here, of all places?
Why, this is my new studio! I purchased the property just last year! Is it not up to your satisfaction?
Please shut up.
It seems to be soundproof at the very least.
Anyway, what do you need me here for?
Allow me to explain.
Yeah, before you do that, can you give the singing a rest?
It is a gift inherited from my grandfather. Whenever I open my mouth, me melody springs forth.
Then can I suggest that you turn your little gift off before I turn it off for you?
I suppose silence is also a virtue. I will do my best.
Oh, well, there can be no doubt that you're a descendant of the great Arca Pellar.
What makes you so sure?
Why, his voice? Arca Pellar was the greatest musician of his era. Each song he penned became an instant classic. I'm actually a huge fan of the Bard myself. Why, I have every album he ever released. Well, actually, 2 copies. One for playing and the other set aside in mint condition.
I still don't understand. Why were you following Idia? Yeah, I never did anything to deserve being stalked by some weirdo musician. Not that I can remember, anyway.
If I might be so bold, Miss Idia Lee, you are the daughter of the Grand Marshal of Eternia, are you not?
Oh, so that's what this is all about. Okay, let's hear it then. Not that I want to.
First, you must know that I am terribly busy these days composing new songs for my upcoming tour, due to begin next year.
Let me guess. Someone's been interfering with your work? Someone from the Eternian forces?
Yes, 2 someones in fact, and just
2
when I was about to
someones.
set out in search of new inspiration.
It always comes back to the duchy, doesn't it?
I'm just gonna go on record and say that I don't care for the performer or the time maid, just the pirate.
Let's cut to the chase. Who are they?
One would be the famed diva of the battlefield, Miss Praline a la mode. The other is a former captain of the Black Blades, one Hayred and Barbarossa.
What? But they're both from the Black Blades, subordinates of my master.
The diva of the battlefield. She's not trying to get revenge on us, or is she?
I doubt it after 2 whole years. Leaving Praline aside, what would a pirate like Barbarossa want with a musician like you?
It seems to have something to do with a long-lost song of my grandfather's, which was discovered last year.
A never-before-heard song by the great Arca Pellar? Oh, this is the news of the century! How did I not hear about this?
It was Miss a la mode who first contacted me about the song. I believe she was seeking permission to use my grandfather's last song for something. But I could hardly understand the words that she was using, let alone that eardrum-piercing voice of hers. It was all quite beyond my understanding. She seems to have quite a singular way of expressing herself. Since I couldn't ascertain exactly what she wanted, I've been avoiding giving any sort of response. While I was pondering a course of action, I was accosted by a rather large gentleman, Captain Barbarossa. He tried to tell me something in that rough, ear-shattering voice of his, but his words were as unintelligible to me as Miss a la mode's. The best I could gather was that they each had some designs on my grandfather's last song.
But you have no idea what they want to do with it. That's why you were following Idia?
Yes, it was by complete coincidence that I came upon you today, but I thought if anyone could help me, it would be you.
They're my master's subordinates. And my master's problems are my problems. I guess I have no choice. I'll go see what they have to say. Where are they now?
Miss Praline should be rehearsing at Florum Square Garden in the upper part of the city. As for Barbarossa...
Okay, so that is where Rockefeller
Know
comes
where to
from.
find him? Okay, we'll track
Isn't
him
like
down and
Rockefeller,
check
isn't
here.
like Broadway.
As a matter of fact, I'm planning a trip to the Witherwood, north of the city, in search of inspiration for my latest masterpiece. Once you've figured out what those 2 want, come find me there.
All right, we will. But don't get your hopes up.
Alright, so that was interesting. There's Pauline and there's Barbarossa. No word on Kamer the 8th. Let's see. First, I believe he said she's practicing on the stage or something. In which case, I guess I should go back up here. This is going to be a running around Florum side quest then. I prefer it when I have to go do a little bit of exploring on the world map in these side quests, but I guess I'll take it if it's just running around Florum.
What's
So
this
whatever.
all about? You can't just interrupt a rehearsal like that. We were on fire!
Praline a la mode, diva of the battlefield, and holder of the performer asterisk. This former member of the Black Blades went into early retirement after being booted off stage by Idia and her friends.
Booted off stage.
Now she's making a comeback. And judging by her quick return to the top of the charts, her airhead act may just be for show. By what strange trick of fate do your paths cross anew?
Are you sure it's not your pants that are on fire? You sure came running over real quick when you spotted us. That's just because I was surprised to see such a nostalgic face from my past. Sure you were. We're here today on behalf of Arca Pellar. You're not doing all this to get back at us for what happened at Eisen Bridge, are you? Oh, you're here about the grand ship! That must mean that Rockefeller finally agreed to let me use my arrangement! Yay! Braylee wins again! Your arrangement? What are you talking about? Why, idiot? I know it's natural.
Why do I hear anime music?
About that dumb look on your face? Look who's talking. Anyhow, even you must know about the grand ship. The long-lost hit by the great Arca Pellar. It has potential, of course, but it's a bit, how should I say it? Dusty, musty, sassy. So, Praline, the Princess of Pop, took it upon herself to create an arrangement that is simply divine. Wait a second. If I'm understanding you, you want to re-release this Arca Pellar classic as a new Praline a la mode song? Totally! My miraculous arrangement has transformed a lame old number into a dazzling, cute masterpiece of modern music!
Also known as anime music.
Wow. I guess I can't blame Rocka for being so confused. Well, at least we got the message. We'll pass it along to Pellar and see what he has to say. But I can't guarantee that he'll agree. Sounds like an awful lot to ask. No way! I'm only asking for what the whole world wants. Not letting me release my arrangement would be a crime. Just think of the future generations of my fans you'd be depriving.
Idia? Do you think that Captain Barbarossa also...
I'd bet on it. An old-timey song about a ship sounds like it would be right up his galley. Hey, Praline! What's Barbarossa up to these days? Yeah, the Black Blade's old first mate? What? That old sea dog? How should I know? You know where he is, don't you? I haven't the foggiest. No, I know nothing about that stupid, noisy sea dog who shows up in the dead of night in some suspicious fog bank in the South Seas.
Well, that tells me where I have to go then.
You've been very helpful. Another boat trip, huh? I guess we've got no choice. Sorry for interrupting your rehearsal. We'll let you know what Pellar says.
Alright, so I do hope, I don't know what that music was, but I do hope it doesn't get, like, claimed and blocked in half the planet, for, like, copyright and stuff. Because that did happen with one of the songs with lyrics in it in Bravely Default, and, I don't really care if, like, I lose ad revenue on it, but it would be rather annoying if, like, the entire United States isn't able to watch the video just because of that. Anyway, let's see, I guess we're not going to be running around Florum this whole time. I have to go around up north. Do I have to sail? I think I have to set sail, so I'm gonna go find a beach and let's see, take off on that one like floating townhouse ship thing, whatever. Alright. It looks like a floating Christmas tree, kind of. I mean, it does. Anyway, let's see. There is this, those are clouds. Those are not Barbarossa fog. And I need somewhere to land up here. Alright, this looks like it should do it. And, alright. So, Barbarossa, what's he gonna be doing? Ooh, look, a dungeon. I like dungeons. Especially if it's anything like the last dungeon that I was exploring. This is dungeon music from the last game. I haven't heard a whole lot of this music so far in Bravely Second. Anyway, that doesn't look ominous at all. What in the world? Oh, this is Old Sagitta. Oh, this is the main quest. I don't have to go here. This is the main quest.
These are the ruins? You weren't joking when you said it was a hike.
Yes. This is where our ancestors are said to have once lived. Our true roots lie here, dating back to an age far older than our village.
Your roots?
The duty that we cleave to, the weapons and technologies that we wield, they all stem from this place, Old Sagitta, our ancestral home. These days, however, it's little more than a nest for monsters. Are you afraid, son?
You're gonna be chief of the village someday, isn't that right?
I guess so. That is what Grandpa Sirius and all the other grown-ups say. But my dad does not seem too happy about it. He doesn't?
Mind you, I have no doubt that my boy will one day be a strong and wise leader for our people. And I couldn't ask for more, as the man so blessed as to take our elder's lovely daughter as his wife. But as father to my son, I don't want him to grow up feeling bound by the expectations of others. I would have him see the world outside, learn and experience many things, and find his own path in life. That's the advice I would give him, from one man to another.
But what about the duty of the Sagitta?
My people value their duty. But will my boy always feel the same? Must he? If my son has experiences, sees things that cause him to question our duty, I don't think this would be such a bad thing. Of course, if his reasons for doing so were half-hearted, I'd have no choice but to oppose him as a Sagitta. But if he held his beliefs strong and was willing to fight, to sacrifice himself for them, no matter who opposed him, I would want to accept those beliefs. Not as a Sagitta, but as his father.
Papa, shouldn't we get back to the village? I was supposed to be on lookout duty.
And so you were. I suppose that's the end of my tour then.
What? You're not showing us all the way through the ruins?
This is as far as we'll go today. I just wanted Procyon to see this place with his own eyes. At least once. I will do what I can to dissuade the Elder from firing the SP cannon before you return. But you should hurry.
Thank you, Mr. Lotus. You've been a great help.
I wonder if Father felt the same way. Procyon's lucky to have such an open and understanding father.
Yes, very lucky indeed.